Welcome to my beautiful island in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Watch as I build an island paradise full of furry friends, pristine beaches, and lots of debt. Hope you enjoy this video and have an amazing day. So a few things have happened in Animal Crossing. I accidentally got a double of something. So overnight I had shipped the customizable phone case. I accidentally ordered 2 of them, so that stinks. Happy Home Academy. How does my house have 16,684 points? I've put literally 0 effort into my house at all. So it's a rank B. So because it scored 10,000 points or more, we're sending you a commemorative gift. Okay, sure. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what it takes to get Happy Home Academy stuff good. You know, like a good ranking and all that. You have to have like your furniture in particular parts of your house. That way it has more feng shui is pretty much what that means. There's 1,000 Nook miles because somebody else moved into the town. Not anyone we've met before. Just some random person. So or random animal. And there is a Nook mileage gift. So that's cool. That's something I claimed. I forget what I claimed, though. So I'm sure I'll figure that out right now. So we have present number 1 from Happy Home Academy. It's a Happy Home Academy pennant. Okay, sure. And then we have the thing. It's a customizable phone case. So I do have 2 of them, unfortunately. The number 1 shirt we've ordered before. Garbage can, obviously, fitting. Then KK March. Very nice. All right, so my name is Brian Saviano, a.k.a. BricksOBrian. So I ordered the phone case overnight because I wanted to show you what it took to customize the case and what I wanted to make it. So you can deck out whatever you want your phone to be in Animal Crossing New Horizons. So let me toss KK March inside of here because I got that obviously overnighted. So there we go. There's that one now. The Happy Home Academy pennant, I believe, is this one. Nope, it's this one over here. I'll toss that on the wall. That is a pretty cool-looking pennant. Okay. So, yeah, I guess because I have certain items in certain spots, I don't know how any of that works. I've never focused on Happy Home Academy stuff. The fact that I have a B ranking by literally doing nothing that I'm aware of is great. So if you want to get a high ranking, there you go. The fan I put in there, I got this tool thing somewhere. I don't know. I just accumulated stuff. So I'm just going to leave it there for now. So I wanted to get that phone case overnighted. That way I could show you what it takes to customize it. There's actually a really cool resource that I'll show you right now. So once you get the phone case and you want to customize it to what you want via the crafting table, you can use this exact layout right here to figure out what it takes to have a specific color on a specific part of the case. So you can kind of see on the left-hand side of the image where if you color in pink or yellow, it's going to show up on the phone case there. So you can really deck out whatever you want to via the different colors there. So use a standard design. You don't want to use any fancy design thing. Okay, don't use a pro design. Just use a regular design because it's not going to be something that is going to need more sleeves and things like that. It's literally just that one image there. So we'll go over to the crafting table. And obviously you want to have the customization things on you. That way you can actually access it here. So even if you don't want to use the image that you made, you can use different colors as well. So obviously I would have went with the blue or the yellow. But because we have the custom design here, you can see how well that's implemented, like on the back of the phone case there. And honestly, these ones are pretty good. Not going to lie to you. They fit pretty well. There's what the O would look like if I decided to customize the O in that way. And that's the phone case template that you just saw right there. And that's the one that I designed right here. So you can see that the buttons are white. The inner part there is black. Actually, I don't want it to be exactly that way. I'm actually going to go back real quick and change the design. That way that black spot is not there. So because you can ever so slightly see it on the very, very tippity top there, all right? So I'm going to change that very, very quickly. Select L and R here. And this whole section right here, I'm just going to make white. Because this is where, you know, the Nook emblem is going to be. So I don't want to have it, you know, showing on the case at all. It was really just supposed to be like a placeholder sort of a deal. So, yeah, you can basically use that template right there to customize the phone how you want to. Note that in the four corners of your design, there's one pixel that will decide the color that is the inside of the leaf. So in the very tippity top left or right hand corners, actually all four corners, it's all the same color. So I think that's a pretty killer design right there. A BricksOBrian themed phone case right there. Bada bang. All right. So I accidentally bought a second one. I don't know how much I could sell that for, but whatever. I believe I am using it right now. Yes, I am. Cool. So now I have my own phone case. Cool. I got a lot of stuff in Nook miles here. So we'll go with this over here. Very nice. 5,880. Maybe due for another tarantula run eventually. We'll see. We'll go back down here. Pick of the bunch. Lots of I picked a lot of fruit. So you'll notice there's not any fruit on the trees. That's because I picked all of them so I could sell all of them. The apples I have in my inventory, so don't worry about that. Nook miles for miles. There we go. So yeah, we're getting really close here. And actually, this is going to come in handy here because I have customized the island a little bit to add some flavor to the island in general. So I'll just give you a walkthrough of everything as the town stands right now. So I actually ended up moving Flip's house. So Flip is in a new location because I'm going to do what I told you about with the museum eventually. So I did end up moving his house. So that's pretty good. You can see the flowers are starting to come into bloom. The lawnmower I moved over here. This wheelbarrow I got from someone. So I really like that whole area right there with the flower bed. I think that's really, really cool. So if we go up here, you'll see a lot of these houses are moved into, and I think if I place some fences right here and make it look really, really slick, it could look really awesome. So I'm looking forward to doing that. There's one of our friends there, and then also a money tree. So we'll grab all the bells here, and that's a 10,000 bell one right there. So we just went from no tens of thousands to 31,000. Isn't that great? So yeah, every time you see a money tree, plant 10,000 right there. So that's Flip's house, okay? And I feel like I'm going to place another house here or more houses over there. So the other house, like Canberra's house, and then one of the three that's down by the shoreline there, I'm going to move, like, the middle one of those houses and Canberra's house to, like, up here. That way I can make that whole thing residential. I think that'd be pretty cool. So basically this whole section has gone unchanged over toward the right side where I have that project that I'm thinking of doing. Over here, I added a sleeping bag over on this side because I think it's fitting, you know, having a sleeping bag right by the campsite, you know, right by the river and all that. So I'm going to deck this out, make it a more authentic camp experience over time. I added the goggles there that you look through, the binoculars, the residential or tourist thing. I added that right over there. That way it's a bit closer to everything else here. So, yeah, Flip's house is officially gone, and the museum is going to end up being literally, like, right here. There's going to be trees all leading up to it, and it's going to be really nice. So that does mean that bridge that we first built is gone. Or it's going to be gone, I should say. So, the reason why I was like, oh, there's our new friend. Hey, man, what's going on? Dobby?
Dobby? Dobby loves Harry. I want to protect Harry Potter and make sure nobody defeats Mr. Potter. Dobby must defend Harry Potter. Dobby.
I hated Dobby when I first saw Harry Potter and I was getting into it. I'm like, man, Dobby's awful. Like, I hate that he's so mischievous and obnoxious. And, like, I didn't even acknowledge any... Why do you look so sad? You look so old and sad. Are you good? Maybe this surprised you, but I've always been a big fan of museums, especially the natural history kind. Used to beg my folks to take me so I could gawk at all the dusty old dinosaur bones. Well, back in 1908? How old are you, bro? Jeez. It's like a bag of dust walking around. All right, whatever. Maybe I'm gonna be biased because it's Dobby.
Harry Potter.
I don't know. Whatever. So the reason why I wanted to show you the island and get that all through is because I think we have a 3-star ranking according to Isabel. And by think, I mean I'm 99% sure we do because I checked it earlier, restarted the game because I didn't want to do that off camera. So can we get an island evaluation real quick here? Right now the Nahant is a 3-star ranking. Yay, cool. We built a solid reputation and come up during many a water cooler chit-chat. Allow me to read an excerpt from the feedback I gathered. Nahant, man. Hearing about how chill it is, I'd go if I had the chance. KS. Well, there you have it. I think that's KK Slider. What? Am I hallucinating, or is that feedback signed by a KS? Yes, there is. Very clear. A KS, and the penmanship is quite striking, if I do say so myself. Could it be? Can it be? It must be. Who can it be now? The message is from the one and only KK Slider. What? I can't believe it. We finally reached our goal of bringing the island to the attention of KK Slider. Cool. Then what are we waiting for? Yes, let's offer him the chance to hold a concert on our shores. Strike while the iron's hot, as they say. Mr. Slider, could you please fancy a trip to our island? Because it seems like, yeah. Do I have the pleasure of speaking of Mr. KK Slider? Hey, no. You're going to be talking to his agent. You're not going to be talking to KK Slider. He ain't got time for your Tanuki shenanigans, all right? If you're truly interested in visiting Mr. Slider, we would be happy to host you and your musical stylings. Yes, quite. I see. Oh my, you mean, thank you so much. Yes, I'll be sure to mail you all the details straight away. The entire island will be looking forward to it. Thank you again. Yes, talk to you soon. Wow, Tom Nook is very excited. He's probably excited because there's going to be so much money brought in from that concert. It's going to be great. Yeah, amazing. Congratulations, sir. He could be here as soon as tomorrow, but he has to check his schedule, of course. Well, I would have to check my schedule too, man. Can you believe it? We finally turned our goal into a reality. We'll spread the news of the concert via our broadcast system. I do hope you'll be in attendance. You simply must hear KK play. Yes, you must. So, I guess that's a tomorrow thing that we can do. So, I'm not saying I'm going to skip ahead, but I might. Let's see. So, about the infrastructure here. So, what I could do is move the museum tonight and have that ready for tomorrow. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to move a house and do all that. Oh, I should probably give you the highlights from the past couple of... Yeah. Okay, so hold on. Give me a second here. Forgot to do that. Oops. All right, so let me see the highlights here. Caught the sturgeon. Yep, I did that. So the image of the island, obviously, yes. Okay, the bridge. We did that. Medicine, fountain thing. Yep, I got the phone case. This is me catching a couple of the tarantulas here. Showing off my skill. There we go. Oh, wait, did I never showed the other half of the... Wait, no, I did? Yeah, I did. No, we're good. Okay, I did show that. Well, there we go. Frida is new to the island, so that's cool. 17,000 bells there. There's a hand cart. I learned all the reactions, by the way. So that's a cool thing. I just thought that was a very picturesque little picture I took a little bit earlier today. I got the bamboo noodle slide. So, yeah. If we take a look at all the reactions here, there are no further reactions you can get. So the stand-up comedian from New Leaf will not have anything to teach us. But there's joy, delight, greetings, surprise, mistaken, sleepy, laughter, and apologetic. So all of those are the different ones that you can get in the game. And you basically just get them by walking around a town. The villagers occasionally will be like, Brian, or huh, you know, and then talk to you. And then you'll get each of the different emotions there eventually. So, yeah, it might be a situation where I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the ATM, and I'm going to grab the money, and we're going to move the museum, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I actually moved Flip's house at like 12:30 last night. So it was like really late at night. And it turns out like you have to actually consult with the villager to move the location of whatever you want to. So I'm going to withdraw 20,000 bells here because I'll do 50 just in case. It's not going to cost that much money, but yeah. You have to consult with the villager to make sure they're okay with moving. So what I would assume might happen is maybe the villager would have a problem with you moving them if you don't have a good friendship developed with them. I could see that being a thing. So yeah, that would be an interesting move there. But yeah, when I called him out at like midnight or whatever it was, I said to him that, yeah, 50,000 bells. I got plenty of bells, and I don't plan on upgrading the house anytime soon. He was actually in his pajamas when he came out of the house and like met me at the town hall. So yeah, what do you think, man? Why, yes, of course I'm on board. Cool. So maybe if you don't contribute a lot of things to the museum, he'll be like, no, I don't want to talk to you. Why would I want to do that? You know? So that's an interesting thing that could happen. So the construction fee is there. I'm pretty sure you can undo the move if you talk to him and you're like, I don't feel like doing it. Then he gives you give him the kit back, and then you can just continue about your day there. So let me find the spot for the museum, because yeah, it's decent right here, but I think the idea that I have now is going to be a little bit better. So I want to make sure this is centered right here. I'm pretty sure that rock is dead center. So let's go and see. Let's say we do right here, right? I think that's the literally like the perfect spot right there. That way I can add some trees on the side there, or a tree on the side. The water fountain and all that. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's it. That's the money right there. Well worth it, all right? So make sure... Like, I feel like you're going to want to move stuff around at least once as you progress through your game, because you're like, well, you know, I changed my mind on this thing or that thing or whatever. So, yeah. We're going to make a few more donations to Blathers before we get on with, you know, the skipping ahead here. Because I do want to figure out where the new museum location is, and I'm probably, or like see how it actually looks. And then what I'll probably do off camera is set up a lot of the rows of fruit and all that, and the trees. That way it looks really, really good. All right. So let's see what I got for Blathers here. It's a couple of those. All right. So there we go. More than what I see. Let's take a closer look there. Yes. Nice. Whole bunch of stuff right there. Fantastic. Museum awaits. Beautiful. All right. So I'm going to make a donation here real quick. Okay. So most of them will work right there. Ooh, did we might have another, we have another T-Rex part. I don't know if we complete it. This is the Dimetrodon skull. Okay, the Diplo chest, the Brachiopelvis, the T-Rex skull, the Brachiopelvis. Wait. Well, that's two. I can only do one. And the Ankylo skull. Cool. So that's quite a few fossils that I can, you know, sell as well. So that's cool. So probably after one or two more sessions of the museum donations, then I will show you what the inside, at least of the dinosaur area, looks like. I'm very jealous watching a lot of people online. They're finding friends over in the southern hemisphere, where admittedly there's a much better selection of fish available right now. So like right now in the southern hemisphere, in like Australia and all that, it's technically, I think, summertime. So they're getting animals like sharks and like ancient fish and like crazy stuff like that, like insane stuff. So we don't get any of that right now because of, you know, it being only springtime. I gotta look up what else I can get to make sure I can get as much as I possibly can for all that. Cool. So 49,000 there. Let me take a look at, what is it here? This thing? No, not the garbage can. No. Okay, cool. You know what I wanted to look at here? Can I sell this phone case? Is it worth any amount of money? Can they take it? Is it garbage? I don't know. 9,000 bells? Okay. That's fine. All right, I made a mistake, but you know what? That's fine. So the thing you want to do also, before I skip ahead to tomorrow, with the thing here, with these Nook miles, right? We have how many Nook miles right now? We have 8,680. So you want to make sure you have at least 15,000 when you go and get the equipment to make the rivers and the other terraforming, the mountains and all that. Because you need 6,000 Nook miles to edit the rivers and then the pathways and all that. So save your Nook miles once you get to this phase of beautifying the island, all right? So do all the tasks that you see up here. You know, don't go to the islands as much as you possibly can. You know, don't get stuff from the inside of the town hall, the Nook shopping, you know. Do all these as much as you possibly can. I should customize another item just because I can. And then I can get, you know, the extra, 1,000 Nook miles? Like, that's super important. So, you don't want to be one of those people that's online being like, well, I'll give you 50,000 bells for some Nook miles. It's like, well, you could, but you don't necessarily need to do that. So, let's go with... we'll just go with the standard, we'll go black. Yeah, there we go. Nice. All black everything. Probably can't even really notice the difference on the fishing rod, but whatever. All right, so let's claim these Nook miles, baby. All right, nope, not that one. This one, yeah, there we go. It's a good amount of miles right there. So yeah, do all these tasks, and if you're close to any of these, go for it. I actually broke my streak over here. I just totally messed up. So the highest I've gotten is 68. So I got to make sure I get that streak back up eventually. But yes, I'm going to see you tomorrow in the world of Animal Crossing because that's when the KK Slider concert should happen. I'm assuming it's going to happen at night, maybe around 7. So we'll see what happens with that. Hello there, everyone. Right now it's Nahat. It's 6:58. Today I have one very special announcement. The incredible, amazing musician KK Slider is here visiting Nahat. Not only that, but Mr. Slider has graciously appeared to put on a special concert for everyone on the island. Stand by for a direct feed from the concert venue. I hope you all enjoy the show. Oh, it's going right into it. That's pretty cool. I was pretty sure it starts at a certain time, but that's okay. So, oh yeah, here we go. Hey Nahat, it's real groovy being here today. Feels like this dream I once had when I was just a scruffy pup with a shoebox guitar. I remember that one. I was dreaming of hitting, I was dreaming of hitting out on the road. I was dreaming of hitting out on my own, wandering wherever my road would take me. Wow, I need to sleep. Dreaming of finding a magical place where cool cats like you would come together to see a stray like me. Sorry about that. I do run on. Time to get your fingers snapping. Right on. This one goes out to all the cool cats on the hot. I call it Welcome Horizons. Cool. Groovy. So, KK Slider has been in the game since the GameCube version. So, now he's world famous, which is pretty cool. And, he does his own KK Slider rendition of the song. And this is actually the credits to the game, which is very odd, seeing them so early in the playthrough, technically. So, yeah. This happens, I guess, in this context here, where KK Slider will just kind of show up and whatnot. I think he does concerts and whatnot eventually, so that's pretty cool. But obviously, like, during the credits of the game, I typically talk about how much I've enjoyed the game and what I think of the game in general. Obviously, I love Animal Crossing, and I've loved New Horizons, and now, after this, you'll unlock terraforming to change up the rivers and the mountains and all that. So that's really what, wow, Tom Nook's really vibing out right there. Jeez. Timmy and Tom are really, okay. Yeah, so that's going to add a whole new dimension to the game. And this game does not stop here. Just because you're seeing the credits doesn't mean it's over. Of course not, no. The game is going to be updated all throughout the year and probably even beyond that full calendar year to do updates for things like New Year's and Halloween, Christmas time, Easter was just added, other things all along the way. So this just happens as a way to, you know, thank the developers and all that. You're seeing it go through all the seasons right here. So it was with the cherry blossom leaves and then with the snowflakes here, the snowflakes of which we have not seen on Nahat and won't see for a very long time. Shooting stars we haven't seen technically, on video at least. I've shown pictures, but yeah. I actually forgot that you could record video when I was seeing that star storm, so sorry about that. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of room left to explore Animal Crossing New Horizons. So yeah, it's just weird seeing it here so far. But there you go. That's KK Slider performing in his own signature style that Animal Crossing has been known for over 2 decades at this point. And shout out to obviously Nintendo and all the developers that have worked on the game and made such a good experience for everyone. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll catch you next time. I think you will, sir. I think you will. Okay? I believe he ends up setting up a stage here once a week. Before, he used to appear in front of the train station. Then he also used to go to the Roost and perform there, which that was my favorite venue he was in. I did enjoy the concert. It's a special thing for sure. As a welcome gift, I have his song, Welcome Horizons, for you. Thank you so much. That we can toss in the jukebox very nicely. Okay. I have some big news, too. KK is apparently very fond of our island now. He's going to perform a show every Saturday evening from now on. It really is amazing. Nahat was once a deserted island, but now we can host important concerts. I'm so thankful to you and everyone else on the island. I guess my getaway package idea is a success. I hope Nahat remains an enjoyable place to live for a long time to come. With your help, it will. Speaking of which, I've developed a new app that should help you make the island even more inviting. That's the app I'm looking for, baby, since the beginning of the trailers. Yes, indeedy dandy. Thank you, Tom Tam. That's the island designer tool. Oh boy. The app I just sent you is the Island Designer. It's a special app from Nook Inc. that gives residents the ability to take a part in bold island development. First, you only have permission to create paths. Nice. Creating paths has been one of the things that people have wanted in Animal Crossing for a bajillion years, and finally we can do it. So, yeah. There it is. Wow, well, now that KK has performed, it's time to focus on making the island life better. That means living each day to the fullest, doing things I like, and having lots of fun. It's a good metaphor for life, too, ladies and gentlemen. So technically, in terms of the story, the game is technically over, but it's just getting started. KK Miles right there. There you go. First time to shine for the fickle music lover. Nothing else right now. So, what I'm going to do is, I guess I could go back to where I was before, right? Go back to actual time and do that way. That'll probably make the most sense. I'm going to grab the stuff in here. How do I have a rank A in Happy Home Academy? What do you mean? Like, I've done nothing. But okay. Thank you. Sure. I've seen people literally obsess over getting a high Happy Home Academy ranking and, like, placing furniture in so many odd spots and doing all this crazy nonsense that, like, I don't know why I have such a high ranking in rank A. Whatever. There's an antique chair. Okay. Sure. I don't know. Whatever. I guess I'll toss it in. Like, this is nothing to scoff at, man. Or this is something to scoff at, I should say. Where do you want this thing? Wow. What a great looking chair. Actually, that looks like the chair that was in, like, my grandmother's dining room. So, you know, I guess it's fitting. Yeah. Okay. Actually, that looks exactly like it. That's weird. Huh. All right. Well, cool. I mean, I don't think the Animal Crossing developers were in my grandmother's house. It's a very common looking chair, I guess, but all right. Whatever. You're going to stay in the middle of the room as a testament to getting a A rank in Happy Home Academy. Maybe that'll raise it even more, but whatever. So, yeah, I'm going to collect fossils around here and whatnot, and the next episode is going to be all about changing up the island in various ways. There's going to be new developments. The rivers are going to change. It's going to be tremendous. You know what I should do, too? No, I'm not going to add an incline right now. Whatever. All right, I'm going to see you guys and girls again in the next episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. My name's been Brian Saviano, a.k.a. BricksOBrian. I'll see you for more very soon. Have a great day. Stay hydrated. And wash your hands, people. Peace out. Bye.